Hey guys, Jinxie here, and today I wanted to go over a deck profile that is near and dear to my heart for you guys. It is the Tri-Brigade Lyrilusc deck. It is the first deck that I started playing when I came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! A few months ago. I hadn't played since 2013, I believe. Is that when Madolches were OP originally? I think, but that's the last time I actually played, and I'm just now getting back into the swing of things. So I know that the Tri-Brigade Lyrilusc is not a tournament meta style. However, it does teach you the basic Tri-Brigade combos that you would use in all the other Tri-Brigade decks that are mixed with Zodiac, Harpy, etc. So I think this video could be really helpful to someone who's new, and it's just a fun deck to play, to be honest. And I really hope that you guys will enjoy it. I, again, am a new player, so I do not have all of the meta cards, I guess you should say. Ice Dragon's Prison, Triple Tactics Talent, Forbidden Droplet. I do not have those yet. I do have Zeus, but I do not have any of those other ones. So my deck will, be constructed of cards other than that. So I'm sure there are many circumstances where an Ice Dragon's Prison would be wonderful to have. I just don't have it yet. So that'll be something moving forward, that I need to work on. If you see anything in my deck, any cards that may work better, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to have some feedback on my deck and, feedback on my videos, things I could do better. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start the video. Let's start with my main deck. I run 3 Tri-Brigade Fractals because he is basically the core of Tri-Brigade. I run 3 Tri-Brigade Kits, 3 Tri-Brigade Nerval, 3 Tri-Brigade Karis, although I know some people only choose to run 1 or 2. I am debating putting in some Rescue Cats, maybe taking one of the Karises out. Lyrilusc Turquoise Warbler, Lyrilusc Sapphire Swallow, Lyrilusc Cobalt Sparrow, Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, Mist Valley Apex Avian. I run 3 Ash Blossom and the Joyous Spring, even though I've heard that Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion is a good card right now to run. Some people run Contact C. It is a cousin to Max C, which is, banned. I also run the Psy Frame set, which is a Psy Frame Gear Gamma and Psy Frame Driver. 3 Fire Formation Tinkies, because if I cannot draw my fractal naturally, that is the best way to get him out. Rendezvous, because of Kit's graveyard effect, I can take a Tri-Brigade card from my graveyard, or from my deck, and put it in my graveyard. And this also protects you. I use 3 Dark Ruler No More because it negates your opponent's effects on their monsters. So, well, face up, of course, because that's the only ones that have effects. And that is really great to do in this type of game. 1 for 1, send a monster from your hand to the graveyard. In my deck, that is powered by banishing from your graveyard to link summon. That is an amazing thing. Foolish Burial, another. You can send a monster from your deck to your graveyard. Same thing. And then Called by the Grave, you can banish a monster from your opponent's graveyard. Harpy's Feather Duster, of course, you get rid of spells and traps without having to pay anything. 2 Tri-Brigade Revolts, and then 1 Imperial Order, which I know some people may say, why would you run that? However, I have seen some people win because of an Imperial Order, so don't knock it till you try it. If you see anything that should probably be switched out, let me know. I'd love the feedback. I would love help with my deck. Like I said, I'm a beginner just getting back into this, so I'm sure I have much room for improvement. Moving on to the extra deck, we have 2 Shuraig, the Ominous Omen, 1 Tri-Brigade Farajit, the Barren Blossom, 1 Tri-Brigade Bearbrum, the Rampant Rampager, 1 Tri-Brigade Rugal, the Silver Sheller, 1 the Desperate Doom Eagle, not even going to try to butcher that, 1 Ancient Warrior Oath, Double Dragon Lords, 1 Harpy Conductor, 1 Simorgh Bird of Sovereignty, 1 Salamangreat Almirage, 1 Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, because who does not want to end their first turn with a 4 negate board? Because I know I do. Lyrilusc Recital Starling, Lyrilusc Assembled Nightingale, and my boy Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder, which I know a lot of people hate on, but I honestly do not know how else to get rid of a Dragoon. Seriously, any comments to help? That would be great. And then I have Psy Frame Lord Omega to wrap that up. All right, so first combo actually can go a lot of ways. You have drawn a Tri-Brigade Fractal and a Lyrilusc Turquoise Warbler and 3 other cards that we don't know what they are, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. So this is the way that I would do this combo. So you discard Fractal, and he allows you to search your deck. So I would take out Cobalt Sparrow. And the Cobalt Sparrow also goes to your graveyard, which I threw off camera. So then Turquoise Warbler can be special summoned because I control no monsters. And then Cobalt Sparrow will summon itself from the graveyard because of Turquoise Warbler's effect. And if Cobalt Sparrow is special summoned, I can search my deck for another level 1 winged beast, which is one reason why Tri-Brigade and Lyrilusc are so good together, because I can get out my Nerval. So I will overlay into Recital Starling. And Recital Starling allows me to detach material to search in my deck for a level 1 winged beast monster. So I don't think it really matters who I take off, so I'm just going to take off Warbler over here. And then I'm going to search my deck for Sapphire Swallow. And Sapphire Swallow, if I control a winged beast type monster, I can special summon both this card and a level 1 winged beast monster from my hand, which now I have Nerval and Sapphire Swallow. So we're going to go ahead and summon both of those down. All right, so we got these 3 on the field, and these are in my graveyard. But Nerval's effect, I can banish any number of beast, warrior, or winged beast monsters in my graveyard to special summon a link monster from my extra deck with the link summoning equal to the number banished. So right now I have 2 in my graveyard, which allows for a lot of possibilities. I can use it to get Ancient Warrior Oath, Double Dragon Lords. I can use it to get Farajit, the Barren Blossom. I can use it to get Bearbrim. I could get Harpy Conductor. These are all linked to and fit that. So these are some of the options I could use with Nerval's effect by banishing these 2 cards from my graveyard. Another route you can go is if it's the second turn and you can attack with Recital Starling, and you can go ahead and get your boy Zeus. I don't know if that, if you would be ready for that play yet, but that is one way to definitely get Zeus out. So in this instance, let's pick Ancient Warrior Oath. So we're going to banish these to link summon him out, okay? Now we have 4 on the board. So what we will do is we can then actually start our turn with a negate 4 board with Appaloosa by tributing all of these to the graveyard. And once we do that, Nerval's effect activates, which allows you to add a Tri-Brigade monster from your deck to your hand. So I would go for Kit, because we can actually normal summon Kit, because we haven't normal summoned yet. So we can normal summon Kit, and we can banish 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. We have 5 that we could banish. So we could actually start with a negate 4 board and a Shiraig. And Shiraig, or Shiraig, however you want to say it, is a pretty good card. He is pretty awesome. So I would say he's probably one of the rulers of the deck. So then you start with 3,000 attack Shiraig. Let's see. She gets 800. So 3,200 attack Appaloosa, but she has 4 negates on her board. And then we still have Kit here because we normal summoned her and she's just kind of there. That's not a bad way to start a match, I wouldn't think. Now, of course, this is contingent on the fact that they don't Ash Blossom you or they don't shut you down some other way, but sometimes luck is on your side and they don't have those cards to negate any of the actions you just did. So, you know, not a bad way to start. All right, so second combo I want to show you guys can either take off if you draw a Tri-Brigade Fractal naturally, or if you draw a Fire Formation Tenki naturally, because that will allow you to get your Fractal, and you will still have enough spell trap zones to get out your barrier statue of Stormwind. So if you don't have Fractal, you use Tenki. If you have Fractal, don't worry about Tenki. So we will take Fractal, discard it to the graveyard, use that effect to send Nerval to the graveyard. We will use Nerval's graveyard effect to get Kit. We will normal summon Kit. We will banish Tri-Brigade Nerval and Fractal to get Harpy Conductor. We will then link summon to get Simorgh, Bird of Sovereignty. And Simorgh, Bird of Sovereignty, in the end phase, allows you to special summon Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, which is a pretty good shield because it only allows the special summoning of wind type monsters, which for other decks, if they don't have a way around that, that may kick them in the butt. But for us, as you can see, our birdies are wind. Our Tri-Brigade Nerval is also wind. So we have a little bit of a way around it. Other decks may not. So I still think this is a pretty good play to start with. It's a good defense. It puts up a good wall for them to have to figure out how to get around instead of just attacking you head on. All right, guys, for this combo, we are going to pretend that this is our hand, okay? Now, these 4 cards are rather insignificant, so we're going to pull those aside for now and focus on the fact that we have a Tri-Brigade Fractal or a Fire Formation Tenki again. We are going to activate Tri-Brigade Fractal's effect, put him into the graveyard, and we're going to get Nerval out of our deck and also put him to the graveyard. We are going to use Nerval's graveyard effect that allows me to pull Kit from my deck to my hand, and we are going to normal summon Tri-Brigade Kit and activate her effect to banish Nerval and Fractal to summon in our Tri-Brigade Bearbrum. We are then going to use Bearbrum's effect to discard 2 cards from our hand to be able to special summon back Nerval from our banish pile. So after that, we are going to then link summon into a negate 3 Appaloosa. And then we are also going to use Bear Brum's Graveyard Effect, which let me get that out for you. It allows us to search our deck for a Tri-Brigade spell or trap card. And then after that we find it, we must put another card in our hand to the bottom of our deck. So of course, I'm going to pull out a Tri-Brigade Revolt, and I will put this card on the bottom of our deck. And Tri-Brigade Revolt will allow me to pull all my Tri-Brigade monsters out of the graveyard and banishment pile. And then I must immediately link summon with them. So I'm going to use all 4 of these to link summon into a Shiraig. So we start our board with a negate 3 Appaloosa and a Tri-Brigade Shiraig, which I think is a very strong opening. Or even if this is a good recovery for a second turn, this is still a very powerful thing to get around. So hopefully it works for you guys. All right, so I'm going to do 2 test draws just to see, you know, what we can get and show its playability. So let's go. Fire Formation Tinky, Lyrilusc Sapphire Swallow, Ash Blossom and the Joyous Spring, Tri-Brigade Fractal, and a Psy-Frame Gear Gamma. Okay, I wish I would have started with this hand in the last locals I went to, because I would have fared way better off. But this has our core of our Tri-Brigade Fractal. This has 2 hand traps, a Psy-Frame Gear Gamma, and Ash Blossom. So if we're going second, this is a great way to already get something out on the board. If we're going first, we can set up with our Tri-Brigade Fractal and our Fire Formation Tinky. So that's a pretty good start. All right, let's see what other start we could possibly get with this. Foolish Burial, Dark Ruler No More, a Tri-Brigade Kit, Lyrilusc Cobalt Sparrow, or our Lyrilusc Turquoise Warbler. So with this, we could I'd probably most likely go the birdie route. So I would, you know, special summon Turquoise Warbler because I can special summon it if I have no monsters, which in turn would special summon Cobalt Sparrow, which in turn would allow me to either get Nerval or Sapphire Swallow out of my deck. And then I could also send a monster from the deck to the graveyard using Foolish Burial. And then I could normal summon Kit to get Salamangreat Omrage, possibly just to have some other monster on the board. And I could also Exceed summon actually these to Nightingale and potentially make Zeus if it's turn 2. So I mean, a lot of options here in front of me. So, I mean, this deck definitely has playability. It will especially have more playability with all of the new Lyrilusc support coming. And I believe, is it October of this year? And then January of next year, we have 2 sets coming out. I will be sure to try to do a video on that because I am super excited about it. That is it for my first deck profile video. I hope it helped you learn at least some of the combos for Tri-Brigade and maybe helped you understand your cards better or showed you a different way to play. Who knows? But thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Jinxie out.